Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about how to change your adult diaper while standing. So why would you change your adult diaper while standing? So there's a couple of reasons why you might need to do that. And the main reason is if you are in a public place and you do not have access to a clean private area to lay down. So me personally, I like to lay down when I change my diaper just because it's easier to get everything where it needs to be so that I don't have any leaks. But I do sometimes run into a situation where the only place available is a public restroom. I do not have a clean private area to change my diaper. So oftentimes I do have to change my diaper while standing, and I've gotten really good at it, and even though I don't prefer to do it that way, you can easily change your diaper while standing. There's also another reason why you might do that, and that might be if you have trouble getting up off the floor, and it's just easier for you to stay standing. That's not a big deal. And what's really good about the style of adult diapers that I wear is that you don't have to take your pants all the way off. So they have the tapes on the side, and so you don't have to take your pants off, you don't have to take your shoes off, you can just pull your pants down, let them be around your ankles, and then you can change your diaper and pull them up. So it's really not that big of a deal to do in a public restroom, even if it's just in like a stall, not a private restroom. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. And so the first thing that you want to do is you want to unfold the diaper and fluff it. So this is something that I always do because it makes the diaper more comfortable, more absorbent, and it also makes it more discreet. So you don't have like a weird line on your butt, So what you do is, if you wear adult diapers, you're probably familiar with this method, but you fold it up like a taco and you twist it. That's a really good way to fluff the diaper. Maybe go in and out like that. And then, okay, now that you've got the diaper all fluffed and unfolded, it's ready to put on. So the way I do it is I just fold it around like that, and then lean up against the wall. Once you're leaned up against the wall, then you can get a hold of the front and back waistbands. And you're going to get your shirt out of the way. But yeah, you get a hold of the front and rear waistbands. And this is the same thing that I do whenever I'm laying down. But I get a hold of the front waistbands, I pull it up, front and back, wiggle around to try to make it, get the diaper where it needs to be in between my legs. So now what I like to do is make sure, spread my legs out a little bit. That way I can make sure that it's tucked in on both sides where the leak guard sits right there. So I'm not going to worry about powder too much because I'll put the powder in once it's all taped up. But I do like at this point to add a little bit of powder just because it's a little bit harder to get powder where I need it whenever the diaper's taped up nice and tight. So a little bit of powder in there. And, you know, this is pretty much just like doing it laying down, and you're just using the wall like the floor. And it's just a little bit trickier because gravity's working against you, but same thing where you make sure the wing is nice and snug, and then do the bottom tape first, just like normal. You do the bottom tapes first. You want to make sure to put the tapes in the same place on both sides so that it's symmetrical. They need to be symmetrical. That way both sides seal. So one thing you'll notice is they're not very symmetrical, and well, they're not very even. Like this one is up a little bit too high. And what's nice about the tape landing zone is I can adjust the tapes. So I can undo it and put it down a little bit lower so that both sides are in the same spot. So now that I've got the bottom tapes on, I don't need to lean up against the wall anymore because my diaper will stay up on its own. And now I just got to do the top tapes. So I like to pull the front up like that. And then put the top tapes on, pointed down at a little bit of an angle. And, you know, the top tapes, they don't really have to be, I mean, it's better to have them symmetrical, but it's not really that crucial to have the top tapes symmetrical. But it does look better if it's symmetrical and feels better. So once I've got all the tapes on, you can see it fits pretty good with all the tapes. But I still need to make sure that because these diapers are kind of wide, I need to make sure that it's forming a like U shape around my male anatomy, which, you know, if you're a girl, then you know you don't got to pay too much attention to it. But if you're a guy, you need to make sure that it fits around your anatomy so that you don't have any leaks. So that is pretty much it. You can see it's really easy, and yeah, so that's a method that you can use if you aren't in a place where you can lay down. You can change your diaper just fine standing up if you have to. So that's it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also consider supporting me on Patreon. I have a lot of content on Patreon. A lot more content is going on there these days than YouTube. Because, yeah, YouTube sucks. So, that's it. Thanks, guys.